Hey guys, welcome to the Spartan 5 program. Week 2 of the A Division League. I'm here with I Am Quite Bad, aka Mike, Team Vilify. He's going to be in the casting booth with me today as we're going to be casting this match for you guys. I mean, this should be an exciting one. We have Nerf These Thumbs going up against Raiders of the Lost Roach. Say hi to everyone, Mike. Let's get this rolling.
Hey guys, real excited to see these two teams face off. I know I've played against Nerf These Thumbs several times now, and they always put up a really tough battle. So excited to see how they face off here against Raiders of the Lost Roach.
Yeah, really a tough team to beat, but I mean, we saw that it's not undoable as they actually lost 3-0 in their first loss of the Spartan 5 program to Eclipse last week. So, anything's possible.
Quite an upset.
Yeah, anything's possible with these teams up in the A League. So let's be ready for something like that. But before we go too far, let me just go over our best of 5 for you guys. Empire Strongholds is gonna be our first game, and then we're gonna go into Rig Slayer for game 2, Coliseum CTF for game 3, Plaza Strongholds for game 4 if needed, and to top it all off, we have the famous map of Truth for Slayer for game 5 if needed. So it should be an exciting one out here. I mean, Empire Strongholds is definitely a fast-paced game. We should be seeing lots of multi-kills coming out. Rig Slayer, another really fun Slayer map to watch. A sniper on there, an invis, lots of exciting plays are going to happen. And Coliseum CTF, I think everyone's favorite CTF map. You have that rockets, the sniper, lots of explosive maps, lots of explosive gameplay should be coming out this first 3 games. But you know what? Let's talk about these teams a little bit. So let's start with with Raiders of the Lost Roach. Right now we're gonna transition over, if I have the right thing on, but I don't. There we go. Transition over into the Raiders of the Lost Roach. We're gonna have the player to watch, which is gonna be AJ Man GG. He has a KD of 1 and 1.02, which is basically 1. And then he has a KDA of 2.04, so he's at least going 1 for 1 with his kills and putting some assists on the board. He plays that support role really well for his team. I know Raiders really depend on him to be in that right position for his team. I mean, you played against Raiders of the Lost Roach before, Mike. What do you see that comes out from AJ Man that really throws you?
Well, just like any real solid player, he's his strafe and his shots are usually on point, and he and Ignited, they're both really solid players, and they work real well with their teammates, and they're able to put those team shots on that can get really frustrating if you're on the opposing team.
And guess what? I just learned that AJ Man actually isn't going to be playing in this game as he is on vacation. So a little bit of a mess up on my part. So AJ Man's not going to be there. So it's actually going to be yeah, he's not going to be
Megazyme?
Yeah, Megazyme's actually going to be taken over in this place. A very capable player. It will be interesting to see how he fits into this Raiders of the Lost Roach team. As he's I think he's his permanent sub, so they've definitely been practicing with him. It should be interesting to see how he goes. So since AJ Man's not here, let's hop over into one player that is going to be here, which is Rage. He also plays a support role for his team, Nerf These Thumbs. He averages a KD of 1.01, a KDA of 2.81, shooting around that 47% accuracy. So if we see him, shoot a little bit above that 50% accuracy, can make a huge difference in this game. He has a damage. He averages 1740 damage per game with a 232 damage per minute. And if anybody doesn't know, Rage is the guy that makes most of the graphics for the stream. He made the beautiful graphics for the program that you guys have been seeing on the Discord server. Just all around great guy. Does everything that is ever asked for him. So I mean, a little bit of a bias on my part because I always like to see him do good. But nonetheless, we're gonna be rolling into this Empire Stronghold soon. Mike, how does your team? I know Team Vilify is a very fast-paced, very aggressive team. How does your team usually like to take on Empire Strongholds?
Well, without giving too much away, we always like to send everybody out at the start. We don't really stay back for the home base because we feel like that map control and obviously power up control is most important. And once you get settled in after those first power up, it's all about the outside control, which I'm sure you know a lot about there. It's kind of counterintuitive because you want to stay there where all the action's happening, but getting back outside to the turbine area to prevent those flanks from the other team is one of the most important factors here on this one.
Yeah, I totally agree. I like my team to usually take that outside control, push in, get some slays, and then push into those home bases. Though having a person at DMR can always be so effective on this map. If you keep a guy in that DMR area with that DMR, just laying down shots at anybody possible. I know Kyle Codosaurus Hex does that really well for your team. He always pulls out very amazing games on Empire Strongholds, and I think if one of these players can take that kind of role, laying down shots from across the map, playing really selfless, and letting players, pick up those kills for him while he's laying down shots can be very effective. It'll be interesting to see if Megazyme, who takes the place of AJ Man, that's usually the role that AJ Man plays. If he can pick up the slack for his team when they're doing that, that could be huge in the game. And I expect to see Rage picking up those rifles on the map, trying to shoot everything possible. I mean, it should be a very exciting game.
Oh, yeah.
It should be. I mean, very exciting. You have any predictions coming out for this first map? Who do you think is going to be taking this?
Ooh, that's a tough one. If I had to bet, I would. Man. I guess I'm gonna go with Raiders. I actually played with Megazyme this morning, and he seemed to be pretty on. So I'm gonna hope that carries through, and we'll see if they'll pull this one out.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go on the other side. Nerf these thumbs. I know they had a rough start to the league with week 1 being a pretty clean 3-0 for the other team, but they have Architect back, who was missing from that first game, and now they have. And they have their entire squad. So, I mean, when we see Raiders of the Lost Roach, they're usually a team of 4 that runs together. But I think AJ Man being missing is going to have a huge impact on them. I think Megazyme's a great player, but he obviously doesn't have that chemistry that everyone has.
Right.
It should be really great to watch. I mean, I think Nerf These Thumbs is going to come out strong, but obviously we cannot leave Raiders of the Lost Roach out. They've been proving us wrong, obviously, that week 1 when they won week 1. So I think I got a go ahead from both these teams. So we're actually going to be jumping in to game 1, Empire Strongholds. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. Man, it's been a while. I haven't been casted for a while. I'm excited. I am really excited. Let's get it. Whew. We just have to wait for, always waiting for these load screens is always the toughest part. But man, let's talk a little bit about this Empire Strongholds. I'd like to see 3 players go to this OS. I know it's kind of unorthodox to send like 3 one way and 1 to the other, but if we see like a player make a quick flank through that bottom mid, I think that'll be really good. Obviously that one-on-one fight up in the Invis Tower is going to be very important, so whoever secures that can really swing the beginning of this map. But a good start is obviously going to be helpful to these teams. So let's start in. I'm going to go on board with the player to watch from Nerf These Thumbs, Rage, and we'll see what he does off his start.
All right.
Well, Rage is going to make his way to this Invis, so he's going to have this one-on-one fight coming up pretty soon as there's a player coming up. Oh, he's going to decide to grab that Invis anyway. Terrell's going to blow up, and I think that's a pretty quick start from Raiders of the Lost Road right there as they get 3 down. Ignated's in this bottom mid, capturing this pit as he waits for some team help, and I think they're going to get this pretty easily. Ignited watching around, trying to make his way up to that tower 3 area, looking for some players. Keeping this tower control with that BR, I like to see that BR in his hand. So many times we see players passing up these battle rifles and DMRs, and if they can pick them up and do some work with them, it can be a very, very exciting game as we see Ignited just laying down shots from this top mid area. What have you been seeing from Raiders of the Lost Roach that's making you see them take this early lead right here?
Well, I run games with Ignited a lot, and I know that his competitive spirit's really strong. And once he gets on fire, he can drop a significant amount of kills in a single game. That was a really nice shots there.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but Ignited just destroyed somebody right there. Oh my!
That's what I'm talking about right there.
And just to point out one thing right there, Ignited just doing such a great job sitting in that top mid area with that BR, making sure he's laying down shots, not rushing in that bottom mid area. Always a good thing to see is we see Rage making his way over to this Turbine. Has a player behind this Turbine, which is Technician. He gets in this one-on-one gunfight, makes the player one shot, gonna get the punch and the beat down for the kill. Rotates over to this top mid area, finding some shots. Good positioning out from Rage right there, just keeping himself away from the bullets, finding the players that he needs to find, getting shots and everything needed. And I like this play, moving over to this elbow, waiting for some players to come out of that base. Finds one, not able to find the kill, but he's eventually going to jump off the map and die anyway.
Classic.
Like always. Dudascope's going to find that punch on Ghost X over in that Turbine area. We see players setting up for this OS. I think we're going to... Oh, actually, we see Technician with the Invis. Let's see who found this OS real fast, which is going to be Commander. Let's see if he's able to find anybody with this as he's making his way over to this yard. I'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive with that OS, not letting it go to waste like he is right now. But nonetheless, an OS in their hands is not an OS in the other player's hands, so Commander still has to have his hands. It's important. Finds a nice kill on Ignited, but great plays by Technician, using that Invis to the best of his abilities. Finds another player with his back turned towards him and gets the beat down and a one shot to make him dead. What a nade by Commander right there. Good job.
That's a big reset.
And now we're seeing
everybody's in pit.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty big, push down the pit. We see 3 players up in this yard area. Something that's always exciting to see is 2 players are going to go down for Raiders and Lost Roaches. Rage is just sitting in this pit and capturing. He's sat in there solo all that time and just was able to cap that by himself. His players rotating out, getting the slaves that are needed. Him just staying in that back area is going to be so important to this game. I mean, seeing him keep that discipline in that pit is always nice to see. Discipline is something that these players sometimes lack a lot of, and it's always nice to see.
I just wanted to point out too, I talking about the outside control there, all 4 off of the spawn on Nerf These Thumbs just rushed out straight into the middle. And I think that it could be beneficial for them to be working that outside a little bit more. They might find a little more luck getting to their home base or a better angle on pit.
I think that is absolutely true. And Nathan's actually going to be taken down by Commanders. He finds a couple good shots in that bottom area. Commander pushing out. Going with that little bit of an ambitious ground pound. Decides that it's a little too much. Cancels out of it. Eventually gets that reset. Raiders Lost Roach is making their way towards this pit. And Dudascope trying his best to stay alive and moves over to this red elbow.
I just realized I said Nerf These Thumbs when it was actually Raiders who was out there.
We saw a huge backline.
Had the team colors mixed up.
Yeah, I know. I'll fix that up in a second. But oh wow, huge backline by Technician. Technician's been on top of this Invis this entire time, using it to the best of his abilities, making his way to that home base. That's what I like to see. Don't flood that pit. They have a trip cap in the other team's favor, but Technician can really make a play and make this turn around into their favor. There's a guy in Tower 3, Technician sees him, lets him live, and he's going to keep using this Invis to the best of abilities. I like the discipline of not shooting. I would really like it if he turned off the animations right there. I think that animation is actually going to get him killed. But instead, he just shows rage. He doesn't need
Nate turned it off for him.
Woo! Technician doing everything in a half right now. He had a huge reversal kill on that player in that pit area and just doing so much right now. Eventually going to be taken down by a teammate, but nonetheless, made some huge plays for his team in order to get that 2 cap, but it looks like it's going to go right back in favor of Nerf These Thumbs anyway. So they're making a statement out in this game, 84-20, with only 6:30 left in the game. I think we can almost say it's all she wrote, but obviously Strongholds can't really count anybody else out. But what have you been seeing from Nerf These Thumbs that really shines in their favor?
Yo, they're definitely playing a really solid game here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just seeing just good coordination coming out from the team. We actually see a 2 cap going back in favor of Raiders Lost Roach. Though the 2 cap is 2 home bases, this is going to be a huge play by Dudascope to be able to find the kill, but not able to do that as Nerf These Thumbs is going to take back that home base. And though I say that, there's still a 2 cap in the favor of Raiders Lost Roach. They are not going into this quiet night. They're coming out with a fight as Architect's going to make his way over that top mid area, getting a couple good shots over in that blue yard. Not able to find the kill. rotates into this pit area, and that's going to be a pit capture for Nerf these thumbs as they start to extend their lead over to 90 with only 5:30 left in this game. Architect making his way into this turbine, waiting for that OS, sees it's up, has to get the team shots, and that's a huge kill coming out from Nerf these thumbs. And I think that's gonna cement the lead for them. As I don't think Raiders of the Lost Roach can really do anything at the moment to really switch this back into their favor.
Yeah, not much time left there.
One
Solid first game, though.
Yeah, one thing I do want to point out is how even the slays are on this board. We see 10, 12, 11, and 11 coming out from Nerf these thumbs. Just equal slays across the board. And we see the same thing with Raiders of the Lost Roach. Just a little bit less. And, guys, I am aware of the issue with the scoreboards. I'll get that fixed for you guys right now. Just give me a couple seconds, and we'll get that ready up for you.
Oh, wow. I didn't even recognize that. I can blame it on that. I can blame my mistake on that.
Blame it all on that. But, I mean, what'd you see? What'd you like from that game coming out from Nerf these thumbs? Why were they able to take that so decisively?
Well, you know, a lot of it comes down to that that team cohesiveness, you know, and with you pointing out the even slays, you know, it often comes down to it in Empire Strongholds where it's all about the team that is able to stick together and not even necessarily put down shots together, but make the same decisions as far as the objective is concerned, and making sure not to just play too wildly. And you know, solo strats don't work out as well as they do when you know, you plan them with your team and you push cohesively, which I feel like I saw a lot of for Nerf these thumbs.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Nerf these thumbs, a team that plays really well together, as they were able to take that map one pretty convincingly with a score of already forgot the score. Score 100-34 or something that's pretty solid coming out from that team. Ooh. Sorry, just gonna fix my mic 1 second, you guys. I know I'm a little bit quiet, so I'm just gonna turn that up for you guys real fast. See if that works out better for you guys. Should turn me up a little bit, but yeah, 100-34, a scoreline that's pretty convincing in their favor. And I mean, Nerf these thumbs, obviously a team that came out to play. They took first place in the preseason bracket, and then they came, and then they had a really rough start to week one. So I think they're really coming back out, and they're showing people, hey, don't underestimate us. We won the preseason bracket for a reason. Week one was a fluke. We're coming out strong, and I think they're really proving that to everyone out here tonight. So let's talk about. I'm sure
they were really itching to win that one after the 3-0 last week.
And so let's talk about some game two right here. We got Rig Slayer. I mean, Ghost X 117. The player to talk about, man. The guy goes off with the sniper. I think the main goal for Raiders of the Lost Roach is just make sure that sniper doesn't fall in Ghost's hands, because if it does, it's gonna be lights out. He doesn't really miss that often, and when he does, it's only by a hair. What does Raiders of the Lost Roach have to really do to secure this win over here? I mean, they had a really rough start to game one, as Nerf these thumbs was able to take that pretty convincingly.
Oh yeah, it's you know, there's a multitude of things that can help their team out. You know, big one of them is spawn control. This is one of the biggest maps for spawn control. You know, I mean, one of the big problems that a lot of teams have, and mine included, is once you have a certain portion of the map secure, not to push in too far, because the map's really segmented in that way where if your team has the outside held down, you can really end up giving away a lot of easy kills by pushing in too far inside without help, or you know,
coordinated pushes.
Those pushes that you make. Yeah,
coordinated pushes are going to be really the determining factor, I think, because we'll see teams set up on the outside, and players that they're just going to individually push them as they get sniped, as they get scattered, as if somebody has a scatter on the inside. If they keep doing those individual pushes, they're definitely going to get punished for them. I'd like to see lots of good rotations coming up. Make sure that players aren't getting aren't getting spawned behind. You know, if you leave that bunker, make sure you communicate that with your team. It's going to be so important that we hear good communication coming out from these players. I think it's something that we're going to start off with early on in this game. I think the players are ready to go, so we're going to be hopping into game 2. Rig Slayer. Let's see who's going to take this. I mean, you have any predictions before this map starts?
Oh man, just for the sake of competition, I'd like to see it go back and forth, and I'm gonna stick with Raiders in spite of that strong performance. I'd like to see some good back and forth here for the whole series. So
yeah, I think that's gonna be the main goal. I think I'm gonna go with you. I think Raiders is gonna come back. Ignited, I think he's gonna have a huge game this game, and we should be seeing something real exciting coming out. So let's go. Game 2, Raiders of the Lost Roach versus Nerf These Thumbs to see if they can equal up the score right here, as Raiders needs to win this game. We're gonna hop on board with Ignited, see what he's gonna be doing. For anybody that was wondering. So Ignated's going to be pushing out towards this engine 2 area. I think he's going to be trying to secure this snipe. No, actually looking at this invis, and then makes his way to the snipe, and there's actually no players from Nerf These Thumbs looking over there. I think he can just run out there and get it for free, but as I say, that player rotates into that catwalk area, but is weak, and Naded's going to throw almost a god nade.
Oh, wow.
Did you see how that little thing just wrapped around right there? It was almost as if it was willing himself to get that kill, but eventually fell short. That's a good push by Rage to make sure that the sniper doesn't fall in their hands, but Technician is eventually going to fall away with that. So we're going to hop on board with him, see if he's going to do anything with that sniper as soon as his shields regen. So we're going to find somebody that's doing something a little bit closer to the action in the meantime. So player at light corner just harassing them just a little bit, and you know what? We have the sniper in Raiders' hands, so we're gonna keep on board. Who has it? Technician. We're gonna find him eventually. There we go. We found him. He's sitting over this engine 2 area, just taking some shots. Always being made one shot. This is a really good push from Nerf These Thumbs. Like you said, they're pushing and they're pushing hard.
Backed out.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that pressure kept being applied right there. It seemed as if they let up just a little bit too early. And I mean, Technician, I think he's all by himself right now, still holding down that bunker response. But I'd like to see him get into some better position, try finding some better angles with that sniper as he pushes over and does just that as he gets into this Tower 2 area. I'd like to see him push down into that yellow corner of his teammate.
Big, yeah.
There he does exactly that, gets ready. I'd like to see him have the sniper out, has a player in front of him, misses the first shot, and then actually hits his teammate with the second one. So I don't think this really went for planned as Technician bodies his teammate right there, but eventually has to rotate out. So I think that didn't quite go the way that Raiders would have liked, and the sniper falls into the hands of Commander. Let's see. I'm gonna hop in with a team listen in with Nerf These Thumbs and see what's going on through their communication right now.
I don't know where he's at.
Dang it!
Where?
Sniper's there at long haul. Won't get barrels.
Guys, I think we need to rotate inside.
I got him.
We're just getting. Oh no.
I have
we're
snipe.
doing all
Demolish
right.
shots. No.
But I'm saying like go E1, like try and sneak around E1. Or do you want me to try and sneak around?
Hold on.
It'll just be
I'm
me
here,
and you guys
cat,
to
right
hold
now.
the
I'm gonna
cross
push E2 right now. Hold on.
Someone watch barrels.
Okay.
I'm watching barrels.
I'm looking E2.
Yeah, long haul.
Oh shit! I fell off, dude.
Alright.
God damn it, dude.
Damn it.
I'll place you,
Okay,
I'll
they got
place
a
you.
kill, but fuck.
E2.
I'm looking
Yeah,
E2.
they're
I don't
just
see
playing it.
anyone.
They're
One
playing it
tower
really
two right now.
Tower
Barrels
two.
down. Barrels
Tower
down.
Who's low.
guys.
Alright.
I'm moving
You guys
down
give me
right now.
barrels. One's long haul.
Shit, dude.
Moving back, Ghost.
My
Ooh,
bad.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
a
yeah.
scam.
Crazy.
Oh my
You guys
god, dude. He ran right past me.
down.
One
They
shot.
played around that
One
camo.
shot in car with the camo.
Yeah.
Basement window, one shot.
Hey, we're
Dude,
fine,
we
we're
just
fine,
lost
guys.
4 kills, damn.
Can y'all hear me now?
Alright, let's slow
Yeah, we
down
can
a
hear
little bit
Hey,
because
Commander,
we're
you're gonna get
completely
pushed by 2
unorganized.
You need to fall back.
Two
Fall
outside.
back.
One is sniper right
Two
now,
outside,
Ghost. Set
dead
their
nest.
grenade over there.
He's one shot. He ran. Camo guy might be there, but no.
Ooh,
Where'd you get
sniper, a
sniped from?
cat. A cat.
Okay.
Sniper car spawn.
Hey,
He's back rail now.
let's all kind of get on the this inside corner near where Commander is, and then we can make a push
One's on
together.
nest.
Yeah.
One's on
They're
nest.
pushing
I'm looking-
nest. Two
I'm
nest,
looking
two
nest.
I
nest.
think is.
Long haul.
Alright, and we're back, and I mean, I heard some good communication coming out. The coach obviously very involved in that team, telling them, hey, let's make some coordinated pushes. I like that talk. Hey, let's get on Commander and let's make a push. That's always something good that you want to hear, and if the team can keep doing that, we're going to see some good things come out as Rage makes his way, and that's a 4-man push onto that sniper, man.
Yeah, that's a big group there.
Yeah, they wanted to show what they could do, but Ignated is actually able to find 2 and then drops down. I think he's getting a little overzealous on his 3rd, and he's going to be punished for that, as Rage is actually able to find the headshot with that DMR. But Dudascope's going to answer with a DMR of his own, finding Rage in that area, and we're going to hop on board with Architect as he has a sniper, and as soon as I do that, he falls down. So let's hop on down with the sub, see how he's doing as he pushes over into this catwalk area, finds a player who has the sniper, gets a couple of shots on him. We're actually going to rotate over that sniper.
Solid service tag for that guy, too.
Yeah. Gotta love the service tags that come out every once in a while, am I right? But we see a pretty full sniper on the hands of Ghost X. I would like to see him just push back. I don't think he needs to be playing this aggressive when he has this this much of a sniper in his hand. And he does just that, starting to rotate back into the inside area. Something good to see. Something good to see as he makes his way back to the bunker.
Neck and neck, pretty much.
Yeah, these teams are really close together as Ghost X making his way over to this Engine 2 area, trying to find a player at that yellow corner. Nobody's there for the taking, though, and then a player shows up, but easily team-shotted by the 3 players over there. And this is good. I mean,
they're doing a great job right now.
Every time we see pushes coming out from Northeast Stumps, it's always together. We see 2 players always running with each other, and we see this push coming up. Is there 2 snipers on the side? 2 snipers on the side for for Northeast Thumbs right now, as Rage has one in his hands and Ghost X has another one in his. Just something that's something that you never want to see when you're on the opposing team, and Rage was able to find that player yellow corner.
And this map control is great too. You see that they're not pushing around that corner and staying inside here, because this is where their control is. Yeah, I imagine we'll see if they do push outside, it'll be as a group, and they'll end up staying out there.
That's some good awareness from Ghost. I mean, he heard the ground pound coming, heard him land, and knew, hey, the only place that guy can really be is sewers, makes his rotation out to that edge of the tower, finds the player, picks up a couple easy shots, and finds the kill. And this is a great play by Ghost X, using his height advantage, just baiting that sniper, keeping scoped in. Nobody's coming that way yet, so we're going to rotate off into somebody that's going to be doing something exciting, as Architect is going to be making his way into this Engine 2 area, finding a couple players in his reticle, but looks like he's going to be taken down pretty soon, so we're going to... Ooh, Commander on this flank with a scatter shot. This could be huge as he makes his way into this yellow corner. No players to find yet. Shoots that barrel, trying to get some help for his teammates. We just see so many team shots coming out from Northeast Stumps. It's crazy to watch as they just... No matter what's happening, there's an assist on the board. It's just crazy.
And that's what's allowing them to slowly pull into the lead here. They've increased their the spread to 7 kills now, 8 kills.
I mean, the lead keeps growing, 7 kills. They find the invis bottom mid. Ignated actually staying alive. Huge plays by him. And the sniper in Architect's hands, but he's eventually going to fall. Let's see what Ignated's going to be doing. He has this invis, a very explosive player. Usually lines up a lot of kills on a map. And actually has a sniper in his hand, too. There we go, just beautiful. Waiting for the lineup to happen. Doesn't use the hover, doesn't use the sprint, keeping himself off that radar. Just big plays coming out from him. Oh, another good snipe. Eventually finds the kill with the BR, but the players know where he is now. That's going to be his last snipe bullet as he barely misses to the right. But I mean, good use of the camo from Ignated. Dropping down into the sewers, playing a little bit aggressive, and my Architect's finding a couple kills. Let's go on board with him. So he has a pretty decently full sniper, has 6 bullets left in the chamber. See if he's able to find any kills with this.
I just want to point out here, we have 2 members of Red pushing, but the other 2 members are on the opposite side of the map. Ignated picking up a huge double. But again, it just comes to that the teamwork, and it seems like we're seeing a little bit of the fact that they're playing with a new sub who they haven't played with too much. That might be affecting their teamwork here.
Yeah, I mean, we see them still rolling together. We see 2 players still being together, but just seems like they're on their back heel no matter what's happening. Architect able to find that one player over there, but a scatter shot's promptly going to take him out. As Ignated just always has a power weapon in his hand. You never see Ignated rolling around with nothing. But Ghost X able to find a good double right there. His triple's in the back corner, but he's eventually going to be taking on his technician.
Camo should be soon, too. Not sure when Nate got it, but it's around that time.
Now it's gonna be huge to see who picks it up. I'm gonna get a listen in with the red side getting ready, so we can see what's going on through there, head through the last winning moments of this match. But not ready quite yet, so just seeing what's happening over here.
Another huge coordinated push there from blue.
Sitting on snipe, dude. Engine 2 weak.
They're 2 weak,
engine
engine
two.
2.
Yeah, someone try to get to Brad if you
I'm
can.
sitting on snipe, man.
They're in a
I'm coming.
I got it.
I'm coming, Brad.
unit.
Never mind, I'm
Okay.
Actually, you should come grab this. You should come grab this if you can get here, Nate.
Bunker.
I'm watching this door.
There's several at bunker. Tower
All right,
wall,
I'm
tower 2.
I'm swinging back to basement, dude.
Yeah,
Over
dude.
to
Engine
B,
two.
They got that
with
tower
snipe.
presence. We need to break that. We gotta get that tower presence, guys. I'm dying there for every time.
Nest bridge.
He's on railgun right
hole.
now. He's on
Yo,
railgun right
someone
now.
watch long haul with me.
White
For
all.
me?
White all.
No, he's there.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's yellow
fuck,
pipes.
he is
White
yellow
all. One
pipes.
shot.
I had to back off.
Oh, come on.
Still tower 2,
White
dude.
hall.
One hit, white corner. Fuck. There's a guy basement too.
Yellow corner. Oh boy. Nice, man.
One guy. Yellow
Dude,
hall.
they
Yellow
needed
hall.
to shit
Still
out of me, bro.
too long.
They got
too long
snipe
on
long
me.
haul. They got snipe long
Need
haul.
help.
He's going catwalk. He's gonna watch engine 2 just like he was last time.
And he's back rails well.
They're
Yellow
collapsing on
corner.
Nate right now.
Dude, how does a scatter shot not do that damage? What the hell? There's still no back rail. Coming on new barrels.
Long hall.
He's
He has one
basement
shot
weak.
left in that scatter, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're there.
Camo's
guys.
at like 28.
Yellow corner.
I can't. I don't got eyes. I'm going basement door.
Yellow
I'm back
corner
rail. I had to
snipe.
back off for a second.
Nate, you're by yourself. You're by yourself, Nate.
Back rail.
Back rail, dude.
He just stuck me. God.
Back rail still.
Frustrating.
Well, it looks like Nerthy Sun's going to be taking it. And we see some good collapses coming out from Raiders Lost Roach, but it just seems a little bit too late. As Nerthy Suns only needs 2 kills to take it, and they're going to find another one pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and there's the second one. Nerthy Thumbs taking it game 2, 39 to 50, or 50 to 39 if I'm going to say it right. And, I mean, another pretty convincing win from Nerthy Thumbs. I think the coordinated pushes that we're seeing from Nerthy Thumbs is just unreal. And look at that, Commander with 16 assists. Whew.
That's a nice number there. I specifically remember playing these guys on regret and being frustrated because I would be, for instance, I was at Blue Car and literally 4 of them rushed up through Blue Car together. It's something you really don't expect to see. So when it does happen, it can get under your skin and mess with your game.
Can definitely get in your head. I mean, Nerthy Thumbs taking both games pretty convincingly. We're seeing some bright spots come out from Raiders of the Lost Roach, but it just seems like they need to do just a tad bit more, keep their composure a little bit better. But a reverse sweep still definitely possible as we're heading into this game 3. Coliseum CTF. Sorry about that. Got a little something in my throat, but man, snipe control, it's going to be so important seeing these players keeping on that snipe side and making sure that they're pushing out together, which obviously favors Nerthy Thumbs. What do you want to see from these players coming into this game 3?
Well, it's like you said, it's all about that snipe control. I always like to rush rockets at the beginning, but it's the safest way to run the flag, and so holding that area of the map, locking it down is going to be, extremely beneficial to whichever team ends up making that happen.
I mean, always important to see who keeps that snipe control. One thing I really want to point out, wait for those slays. Like you can be a little bit more patient with your flagpoles. If you wait for the round of slays coming out, if you keep that aggression, wait for a couple slays in their base, then pull the flag instead of just getting out their flag, pulling it and trying to run it desperately. If you can just wait for a couple slays to come out, you can get a really easy flag cap. As soon as you get past that maze, if you haven't been shot, or if you've been only shot once or twice, if nobody really that close behind you, it's a pretty simple run home. And if your teammates find your cuts, it can definitely be super beneficial as Coliseum. Just lots of closed areas, lots of corners, lots of walls up on that snipe side, and it's really easy to fall follow your way through, and then just making sure that you're pushing those home bases together, pushing through that oven or the fridge together is going to be super important as we see players. And one thing I do want to point out, please, I want to see players picking up these DMRs, these BRs, these rifles on the map, as it's such a long range map, and a BR or DMR can really make a difference in those long range gunfights, especially when you're trying to get some team shots from across the map. With that being said, I think we're going to head into this game 3. I'd really like to see Raiders of the Lost Roach come back out, show a strong showing, extend this to a game 4 at the least, and we'll see if that's able to happen as we head into this game 3 on Coliseum CTF. Nerf these thumbs up 2-0 as we're going to be seeing a potential match point right here on Coliseum. Whew. I always forget how long it takes for these games to load. It's always surprising.
Oh yeah.
To me. I need to click that button a little bit faster. It looks like we had a little bit of an issue as my game just crashed. So we'll see what that means. Unless if it's loading. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get these players back in here in a second. It seems like it started. I'll have to tell them to end the game because we are not in there, and that is never good, huh?
Yep, never good and also inevitable.
Right. Something's always got to go wrong. Hopefully somebody sees it, players or the coaches or something. Actually, I can probably just unmute myself in the party, can't I?
Custom game lobby says waiting to join a match in progress.
Yeah, the game glitched out, so I'm going to start up a new lobby if you guys can join up.
For sure. All right.
Yeah.
Let's build this tension. Game 3 tension.
Game 3 tension. Yeah, we just gotta. Nothing can ever go off without a hitch. That's for sure. Am I right? Something's always gotta go wrong. It wouldn't be Halo if it wasn't that way. As we find these players, we'll get them back in here pretty soon. Don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long. I know it's a rough life out there. We'll try getting this back up as soon as started. But let's talk about some of the bright spots from the other games. We're seeing some really great pushes from Nerf These Thumbs. I want to talk about Commander last game. 16 assists. That's a staggering amount of assists, especially in a Slayer. You don't really see that happen too often. When's the last time that you've seen a game with somebody having 16 assists in a Slayer? I don't think I can remember a time with
outside a big team.
Yeah, it's something that we don't see too often, and Commander just made it look easy.
Yeah, it's I'm sure it's it's a result of those devastating team shots that they obviously worked hard to put together.
Just devastating team shots.
You can see their practice time paying off here.
Nerf These Thumbs is a team that's always played together. I know Architect and Rage know each other in real life, and that they've been really playing together. Ghost X, obviously, just a really great player. He picks up the snipe. He does work with it, and then there's really good team play coming out from this Nerf These Thumbs squad. It's always scary when you have the full team on. It just seems like something clicks right for them, and they're always in the same positions. Ooh, sorry about the loud noises, guys. There we go. My chair's a little bit squeaky. I think we're just waiting on a couple players. We got volunteer. It looks like we're just they're slowly coming in.
Very nice. Halo. Giving them some extra time to regroup before this third game. I'm anxious to see if any changes are being made for Raiders, if they're re-strategizing somewhat. I imagine they're noticing the groupage of Nerf These Thumbs. Maybe they'll be trying to emulate that a little bit more in this third match and see if they can shift the momentum their way.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty tall task for Nerf these thumbs, but we've seen them do it before. They took a it took pretty big plays to 3-1 the runners up from the preseason bracket as they did in week 1, and it doesn't seem like I don't want to say that they're not the same team. I just want to say these thumb squad has just been playing like we saw them in preseason form, and it's a really hard team to beat. And we just lost another player, and I'll see if we can get him back in here real fast. I mean, whew, Halo 5 just always having its time in the limelight. Am I right? Okay, here we go. Get this max player set to 11. No.
Yeah, I was having this problem earlier this afternoon. I was playing in a group of 4, and I mean, pretty much every game someone got a red error message and had an issue with the dedicated servers, and it was pretty much a restart every game. It seems like it's a little bit better, but
something
might be
something with that
something
last
left over.
That last update did something. I mean, the custom games lobbies have just been a little bit on the unstable side, but nonetheless, we're starting into this game 3 between Nerf These Thumbs and Raiders of the Lost Roach. Sorry, just had to get my whatever thing up. Transition. We're not going to be missing the first 2 minutes of gameplay ever again, guys. I promise. We're going to hop on board with Ghost X, see if he's able to secure that sniper off the start, and see if he's able to do anything super exciting with it.
Very cool. And it's going to be important off the start for them to get that momentum rolling.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to be doing as he finds a player in this maze. That was a great nade coming out from Ignited and teammate as they were able to find him in that maze. Architect trying to get a couple shots on Ignite over there. Finds the kill with that DMR. Has to switch to the pistol to cancel his reload, and then finds another one. And I think that's a pretty good start coming out from Nerf These Thumbs as the sniper's over in Rage's hands. Yeah, let's see what Rage is able to do with this sniper as he makes his way up to that catwalk area. Barely misses the head. I think he's gonna have to back out right here. So there's 4 players from Raiders Lost Roach. I mean, Raiders Lost Roach, even though they had
just now picked up.
Oh, really? Who has them? Oh, Ghost X. I'm gonna have to go with him as he's making his way over and finds a player in that maze, shoots the rocket, and he's able to find that kill just barely. I mean, if that player probably would have dropped down from the ledge, he probably would have survived. But nonetheless,
sprint in Terminator style.
And this is a push that Nerf These Thumbs would like to see every single day. We just see players just collapsing in, players from Raiders Lost Roach just dropping, as the flag carrier is making his way over into the sniper side. I love this play by Ghost X to come back with the flag carrier. As he has these rockets, he can stop these pushes that are going to be coming in, take some bullets for his teammate, and that flag's going to be coming in 1-0 within the first 2 minutes of this game. Nerf These Thumbs saying, hey, we don't want to go to a game 4. We're going to end this game right here. And if they keep doing what they're doing, I think we're going to see that happen as Dudascopes finds a nice little no-scope on a player up in that cave area. Ignited, trying to find a player. Let's see if I can get on with the sniper. There we go. Dudascopes sniping goes down into this sniper area. Whoa!
No way.
Whoa! Yo, Dudascopes. I wish I could shoot like that every once in a while.
To DMR.
Oh my! That was a perfect kill.
He switched when he was like 1 shot. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was something. Rage able to find a body shot on that player. I mean, this is good. He can see all these players spawning up at the elbow. Sees the player at the flag. He just has these angles right now. If he's able to find 1 or 2 connections with the sniper bullet, it can be huge. Finds another body shot on that player over on that catwalk.
I think that's Rocket Guy coming up too, down towards their elbow.
Oh yeah, Architect. Let's see.
Oh nope, he's over here.
Come back, has a stick grenade. Doesn't matter. He's pushing in, and this is what we like to see. Players
another
pushing
rocket
in.
escort.
It doesn't seem like he has the help that he really wants, and that's gonna cost him as nades just fly out from Raiders to Lost Roach as they were able to find that, and that's gonna be the last sniper from Rage. And now we have rockets in the hand of Dudascopes. Let's see if he's able to find a kill with them. As Raiders Lost Roach is pushing in. There's only 1 player there though, and he's gonna eventually be taken out. Rocket comes out from Dudascopes, not able to find a kill, but the second one's gonna connect, and that's gonna be 2 down for Nerf These Thumbs. And this is what we like to see. Nerf Raiders of Lost Roach making their push up into this catwalk area and finding a couple kills that they can just keep this control going. Ghost X has that sniper and eventually able to drop out. I think
He really wants to keep that, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was getting a little excited, saw the players lining up, tried jumping up and finding the kill. Ghost X was bobbing and weaving, trying to help his teammates as much as possible. And that's actually 3 down for Nerf These Thumbs. I'd like to see Raiders push.
Wow.
They have this control, but they're not able to push up in time, and they're going to let these players spawn up, and they're going to have to get another round of slays before they can pull this flag. Wow, what a great play
stuff
by
like
Ghost
that,
X.
you have to make those really quick decisions on this map about when you're pushing in and whether you're going for another round of slays or what the team's doing. It's a really fast-paced map.
It really is. As Ghost X is getting in this prime position, he knows where the montages are made, has a sniper, waiting for the nades to come out, and now he sees his time, makes his way, finds some good DMR shots, makes the player one shot, makes him pull down, and that's a huge rocket from Rage as he's able to find 2, and they know exactly where they're going to be spawning as sniper bullets come out from Ghost X, just keeping these players back, finds the headshot on one, makes the other player one shot, needs to rotate back to his teammate though, as there's 2 players just trailing him. I think he can probably kill both of these if that nade hits right there.
Here.
Oh, great plays by Ghost X. Keeps his composure. What a rocket from Technician. Gets that little rocket Mary.
They pulled it.
Yeah, they got the pull, and I think I'm going to go in with a team listening with Raiders of the Lost Roach. See how they're going to respond to this 2-0 real fast, and see if they're able to find a cap on their side.
Yeah, they're in the cave, Yeah.
Blue window.
On their flag now. Right in front of you, Nish.
There's 2 there
they're
on
all
their
up there.
flag.
Pushing snipe side.
Their cave, I think.
Yep, they're cave.
Yeah. Under their base.
Ah, I choked.
You still
I got
cave?
one under cave, one under their base, one under their base.
Guys, let's spawn back up. Let's work together. Push.
Their cave and sniper.
What?
Their cave.
Naded their cave.
Top
2
mid.
weak in the maze. 2 weak maze.
Nice, good nade.
They're
Nice,
cave now,
Mega.
cave now,
Shots.
still. Shit. Alright. They're sneaky,
Pyramid,
they're
pyramid.
sneaky.
Dude, I don't
Nice.
know how many headshot kills I've had. I feel like it's like 2. Just all body shots. Top snipe, dude. Looking at our
He's
DMR.
got top
right
rockets as
now.
well.
Try to get top
They're
mid.
pushing
Nish.
under our base.
They're our DMR 1 shot. No, nice, that's him.
My god, dude, so
One thing I always like about the Raiders listings is they're always so calm. I mean, they might be complaining about something, they might be a little upset, but they always seem to have a calm listening, and these players really know how to keep the comms clear of rage or fast talking. It seems as if they're always clear and concise. Because Ignate's eventually gonna fall. He got team shot by around like 4 players right there. Woo!
That was wild.
They really wanted to get that kill.
I don't know how that I don't know if you saw that ground pound up there that Nate had that hit that guy in the top of the head.
It's just,
I think I heard him say what after it happened.
What? I think he was only like 2 inches above him, which might be the reason, but nonetheless he did hit him on the head, and these are some good kills coming out from Raiders. Lost Roach able to team shot together. We're gonna hop on with somebody a little bit closer to the action as Technician finds 2 players over on that a good nade doesn't quite get, oh my god, Architect! Did you see that nade come out? Whoo! I think he's been practicing some nade spots right there. That was something else. Oh my.
And their Raiders are back here. I mean, we got one guy up there at Rockets, but Raiders is pretty much on their heels back in their base, and it's been that way for the last couple of minutes. Hopefully they can, there's some slays, and there's the push out to get map control.
I mean, they have 4 minutes to do this. 4.5 minutes to do this. It's definitely possible for Raiders to Lost Roach. They have this map control. All they need to do is get a couple good slays, and they'll be able to pull this flag, and it's going to be a 1-point game at that point. But we have to get there first as Technician makes his way over into this maze, trying to find a couple shots, backs down, let his teammate get over there, makes a nice little flank over here, and just try finding a player.
These rockets are important coming up.
Actually, Ignated has a sniper. This is interesting as he's at the enemy base but he's by himself. He knows nobody's there. He's trying to find an angle with this snipe, but just nobody to snipe.
He didn't see him. Wow.
This is something else. Nobody knows
man.
he's there. Like, I don't know.
It's such a hard angle.
Woo! There we go.
Nice
He finds.
job.
I think that was a Rocket player too that just went down. So that's 4 down for. He needs to be pulling this fight. That is 4 down. Oh, he doesn't do it. He just wants to wait for the team to help. But he's nonetheless finding these.
You know, depends on how this goes.
Yeah, he's gonna fall. He was by himself. He didn't have a lot of options, but I think the one option that he needed to do.
Out.
Yeah, just seeing 4 players drop is something that you don't see a lot happen in this game, and you have to take advantage of it. They were gonna spawn that elbow. He could have gotten it all the way to that bridge in time, and just.
Oh yeah.
I think he was just scared because he didn't have help, but nonetheless, you have to make some sort of play when 4 go down. As Dudisco casts a snipe. What a snapshot! Finds the player in the foot as he got hit by an ADA. Oh my! Dudiscopes! Finding the double. I think he's getting a little ambitious. Wants to find this triple. Not able to find it.
He's running in, sprinting into blue cave.
Uses that last snipe bullet. Doesn't connect, but nonetheless going to find a couple pistol shots before he goes down.
Pole.
Where is this flag?
I don't know if that's going to make it, but...
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to settle for some slays before they try pulling it again, and that's exactly what's going to happen. And Rage actually has a flag on their side of the base. And you know what? With that being said, let's go on with a team list. I'm going to get a team list in with the with Nursey Sum set up for the last 2 minutes of this game. But we still have to wait a little bit before that's going to happen, as party joining is just a little slow in this game.
For sure.
So just bear with us. We'll be there in a second, guys.
It's going to be a big last 2 minutes here.
Big last 2 minutes.
Rocket
Their rocket ramp.
Right.
Their rocket ramp.
Hey, Ghost has snipe. Ghost has snipe.
Alright.
He's in our cave.
Top.
I got rockets.
Snipe.
Damn it, dude. There's 2 guys there. They're back down. The snipe
think
guys.
they're maze.
There's one there. Pyramid. Pyramid.
2 there, DMR.
I'm looking pyramid.
Yeah, pyramid still.
I can't see him.
I died from pyramid.
Ghost, I don't know where they're
Below.
at.
Oh my
Don't you
god,
guys
dude.
run maze?
Check your
One more,
elbow.
they're maze.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
my
they're
elbow.
maze
got
still.
me.
And then,
Shit.
Another way.
nice, nice.
Good.
2 dead,
West
2 dead,
just got
guys. You
saved
guys
like
push
3
up a little bit.
times.
Oh, they're sneaky, they're
They're,
sneaky.
they're pyramid.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright,
2 dead,
push up,
2
push up,
dead.
push up.
3 down.
Alright, they're spawning. They're spawning.
I'm
They're
on their
gonna pull
elbow.
I think.
I'm on their elbow.
One there, fountain.
Oh, they're
I
already
got
About
nailed
back
on
their
down.
base,
Back
back
base
base.
and
I'm
under
getting
their base.
naded.
Yeah,
one in
shit,
back.
back base of the base right now.
1 cave.
Oh yeah, one that cave
Yeah,
push
sniper
up.
their cave.
One
Red
behind the
snipe.
base.
If you, oh no.
Yeah,
it's
it goes.
dead.
Just
Ah, get out of my way.
unlucky.
Damn it, dude.
Our
Snipe,
sniper up right
sniper.
now.
Or Ian
Snipes,
behind you, dude.
there's-
He's
Yeah.
he's
Just
up
picked
in
it
the
up.
silver.
Damn it.
There you are, Ian.
Oh yeah. It's
Top,
alright.
Yeah.
top rockets.
Nice stuff, dude. Oh,
He's
snipe
weak.
is their sniper ramp.
They have
Ian, one more
sniper
on
there,
you,
yep.
dude. Right,
Snipe
right
down.
beside you.
I couldn't do
Top
shit.
rocket still.
One on window right now.
Jared's got snipe.
I
Going
mean,
top
ooh,
rockets.
Oh, good
There's a
stuff.
guy here.
Let's just
Yeah, he's
play
on
out
rocket
the
side.
rest of this game, guys. Don't worry about, don't stress about anything. Just
Well, it looks like Northeast Suns has already taken their celebration lap, as there's only 30 seconds left. I can't imagine Raiders capping two flags in that amount of time. Architect waiting for these players to come up, trying to find another headshot. And just not able to quite find these players. Eventually finds one, misses the snipe, but can eventually pick up that pistol. And I think he really wants to end this down with a statement, trying to find a nice little snapshot, but not able to do so. Oh, there he goes. He finds the head. Is he going to hit it? Just goes over him and finds the body spot. And Northeast Sun's actually running the third
there's
flag.
the third flag.
Not quite going to get there, but nonetheless, Northeast Suns showing why they won this preseason bracket. Pretty strong performance coming out. Pretty swift 3-0.
Yeah, no doubt that definitely. I wasn't expecting it to be a 3-0. They definitely played a really good series there. Really aggressive play all around.
I mean, it's just nothing much you can say. It was just great plays coming out from Northeast Suns as they take this game 2-0 in the game 3 to close it out pretty convincingly. I mean, I didn't really see any indication that the Raiders were gonna keep up, because it was just the Raiders that lost Roach. I mean, it was just the Northeast Suns show. And actually, I'm going to transition back into the casting screen so you guys can look at these stats real fast. And the numbers of slays coming out from Northeast Suns. 21 kills for Commander, 25 for Architect. Architect was doing something right. and the assist column just stacked up to just something going right. And one thing I like to see: 5 power weapon kills, 4 power weapon kills, and another 4 power weapon kills. That's 13 power weapon kills going in the favor of Nerf These Thumbs. Definitely made a big difference in the game, and just lots of damage, lots of assists, lots of kills, and that's something that it's really hard to beat when it comes to flag on Kali.
Oh yeah, that was a great game to watch. You know, I wish it was closer, but you know, it's action packed. Action packed.
That's for sure.
Set of flags there.
With all the rockets, with all the snipers, I mean, there's something always going on your screen when it comes to Coliseum CTF. I mean, that's gonna do it for us, guys. I mean, Nerf These Thumbs taking a pretty swift 3-0 as they take a 2-0 lead on Coliseum CTF, confirm that lead all the way throughout. They took a pretty early 2-0 lead, and I think they just kind of relaxed at the second half of that game, said, hey guys, let's just slay, let's do our thing, and that's exactly what they did, and they ended up winning 3-0. And
yeah, it's a decisive victory for sure.
I mean, pretty decisive. One last call out. I mean, Team Vilify will be taking on Eclipse. The two teams that won their week 1 matchups will be matching up tomorrow. I mean, Mike, you're going to be playing in that game. What do you think is going to be happening? That's pretty exciting. Eclipse took out this team 3-0. Do you guys think that you're going to get the same treatment? Or you're going to coming out strong?
Oh, our plan is to not lose any games. That's the goal here.
Not lose any games. That's pretty ambitious.
Yeah, obviously, you know, it's we're not taking it lightly. We're practicing tonight, and we're going to be going into this game tomorrow, ready to play and excited to take on Eclipse.
Yeah, it should be an exciting match. Do you know what time that game is? I'm sure I can find it out real fast, but
I think it's 10 Eastern.
10 Eastern. So, guys, just come right back here tomorrow.
I hope that.
7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. We'll have that game on this channel. And then also, I do want to shout out the Bravo League, as they have 4 Meat Pizza will be taking on Aggravated Assault Rifle at the same time. So, you know, let's get that dual stream action going. Dual monitors. I want to see Munchie's stream on the left, our stream on the right. Should be an exciting day of Halo tomorrow, as we're going to be having two matchups. One in the Bravo, one in the Alpha League, and I mean, it should be an exciting day of Halo tomorrow. So please come on by. Hopefully we see a best of 5 and not a swift 3-0 like we did today. But nonetheless, exciting Halo, exciting maps. These first 3 maps. So with that being said, I don't think I have much to say. You want to say anything to the folks at home before we end this broadcast?
Oh, just thanks for tuning in. It's been a blast, and there's a lot more to come. So make sure to tune back into Yu-Gi-Oh stream to see what happens in this next season.
Just like he said, just tune right back in. We should be having matches all throughout the summer. Make sure you come your way, and I think that's a perfect time to stop, as I'm getting a phone call, so we're going to be stopping the stream right now, guys. Thank you for coming out.